2023. My name is Vivian from the UK, and I'm doing this testimony that has been long overdue, Pastor Jerio. Long overdue, but I'm here. I had a condition that I was diagnosed with back into 21 called endometriosis, Pastor. In fact, two. The other one, endometriosis, were combined in one. So the two conditions were interchangeable. My symptoms were excruciating, deliberating monthly pain. Pastor, I was so tired. A couple of days, if not 3, I'll find myself in bed. That affected me, having to work, having to care for my family and kids and so forth. But you endure. And funny enough, a lot of this had kicked in at the time of COVID. Pastor, I couldn't quite pinpoint what the causes were. I saw a gynae here in the UK. I went and I saw a gynecologist. They did tests, they did scans as they do and so forth, to the point of which I was having to look at doing a laparoscopy. A laparoscopy is where they do a keyhole surgery and remove inner womb lining of the inner womb uterus lining. They remove tissue. And then beyond that, what my gynecologist recommended is I go on hormonal therapy. If not, they'll take the womb out, which is now that's the hysterectomy. They concluded hysterectomy was the way out for myself because I don't do well with hormonal therapy. I know in the past I've been on hormonal pills and stuff, and I don't react well. Pastor, long story short, let's fast forward, shall we, into 2022. A friend of mine sends a link in February. Unbeknownst to them, they were not even aware that I was going through this. I was just plugging in. They just felt, look, this can help you, this can encourage you for other purposes. Just get blessed so you can start your day well, etc. Like I said, unbeknownst to them, they didn't realize that I needed this. This was the right time at the right place. I can't put words together. Without a short time, Pastor, we find ourselves in March. It was in the middle of March. Pastor, if I could tell you the day, that day was a spring day. It was beautiful and sunny here. I knew what I was doing. I was in the kitchen, Pastor. I could even tell you the temperature of the weather because that's how precise I know what had happened that day. Because, Pastor, you called my condition for every word for word to the T. Without fail, Pastor, I knelt to my knee. I raised my hand. You said, woman, put your hand on your womb. You've been told this. There's no other exit out of it. It's all or nothing now, etc., etc. Pastor, I cried. Pastor, I cried. Like I say, you called out my condition. Little did I know, you see this mighty God we serve. Jesus, stay here. I was healed, Pastor, because my symptoms were next to none, Pastor. But I kept it to myself. I said, don't jump yet. You know when you say, what dancer will dance? How will you sing? How will you shout? I was like, let's wait. The devil is a liar. I kept getting phone calls, book your surgery. Getting phone calls, book your surgery, come in. I said to the doctor, bear with me, I'll confirm with you. In May, I had my final scan, so that this is the final scan they will do before I go in. I went to the hospital, and now just so you know, in reference, I had done the prayer altar prayers that morning, and I had done my communion. So you can imagine I'm going into scan room with a spring in my step because I went in with a faith as a mustard seed. It doesn't matter. Me, I'm going to slay my Goliath, Pastor. I'm going to go and slay my Goliath. I will move this mountain. Those people in the scan room, I lay there, Pastor. They scanned me. They did what they had to do. My reports, Pastor, I put myself together. Nothing, word for word, nothing was found. Zero. From the outside to the inside. You see how God made me? That's how I am. I'm intact, Pastor. I'm not having my womb taken. No hysterectomy. What God cannot do does not exist. The pain never came back. I'm fine. I'm whole. Thank you. And I cannot thank you enough for everyone. Any woman has been touched by this. You're in the right place at the right time. God is here. Jesus, stay here. Pastor, thank you. May the cup and the oil over your head, as we say, never run dry. Pastor, thank you so much what you've done for my